There's this trend I'm noticing. There's a lot of people who are having problems finding work or like finding clients, especially people who provide like some type of service like website design, logos, branding, stuff like that. And a lot of that is due to the fact that you have kind of niched down your services to the point where you're easily replaced. And I don't mean that as a shot or any disrespect, but if you look at where technology is going, where the landscape is, how easy it is to get a website up and running with like Shopify or Square or Wix, how easy it is to go to Canva and design your own logo, or go to Fiverr and have somebody do it for like 20 bucks. The advantage that you had 5-10 years ago, people needed it and they didn't know where to find it, or how the tools wasn't there for them to have access to it as easy. That's going away. There's way too many people out here telling people how to create their own content, how to create their own branding, how to do their own websites. Like the fact that you don't even need a website anymore. You really don't need a website. You just need a solid landing page or a calendar. You don't even need a landing page. You just need a calendar, really. Or like a little link in your bio with your products and stuff listed. Like, you don't need the full website. You don't need this elaborate brand kit, especially when you're just getting started, like out the gate. The main thing you should be focused on when you're getting started is finding clients. Finding clients so they can spread the word about you and leave you reviews so that you can get in front of more clients. Like, that should be your biggest thing. Aside from that, you should be creating content, a shit ton of content, like just putting out all the content that you can. And I say this because content is a slow play. A lot of people have problems getting in front of their audience because you haven't put out enough content for your audience to even see you. You posted 20 times this year. It's already July. You posted 20 times in the past 6 months. Like, that's nowhere near enough. You have to put out a lot of content to get seen by people. I know everybody kind of got like hypnotized or had like that shiny object where they saw everybody going viral on TikTok. It's like, oh, I just posted this. A lot of times what y'all didn't see is those posts that went viral, that wasn't their first clip. That wasn't their first time posting. That was their 20th. That was their 50th. That was their 100th, 200th post that went viral. My first video, I had a video that hit 1 million views. It came after I was on TikTok for like 6 months. You can't expect like these instant results, this instant gratification. That's why so many people tap out when they get into this entrepreneur content game, this contentpreneur world, because you don't really understand how much content you have to put out, how much you have to be in front of people's face to start getting results. Yes, you can get sales like off your first couple videos after a few people see your stuff, but if you want to be consistent and have consistent money and start hitting those 5-figure months, those $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 months, you have to be putting out content like consistently, religiously. It's non-negotiable. Back to my main point, if you are providing a service that can easily be replaced or can easily be done by like AI or like a platform like Square, you have to diversify. You have to keep building. You have to keep learning. You have to get more skills, get more knowledge, get more information, so that way you can offer more and provide more value. Right now, like with the way people are trying to sell their services, it's like a commodity. It's like a soda. If you go to the store, there's a shit ton of sodas. There's Sprite, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, Blue Band. Like, there's a shit ton of sodas. I don't drink soda, by the way. I shouldn't either. I don't want to be just another soda sitting on the shelf, especially when you're not the top soda. If you're not Coke, Pepsi, Sprite, if you're not the top of the food chain, you don't want to jump into the soda game thinking that you're going to change the industry. You might. Don't get me wrong. You might have what it takes to disrupt the whole industry. But really, if you want to do that, you want to be Prime. Look at Prime. Look at the way they did it. They used influencer marketing. They did viral shit. They had Logan Paul, Jake Paul, whatever one it is, KSI promoting it every single day. They just knocked off Gatorade as the #1 sponsored sports drink of the NFL, I think, or something like that. They dethroned Gatorade. Like, unless you can come in and shake up the space and make it like, yo, where did this come from? Like, unless you have an offer or a value or a package that's gonna have people be like, yo, nobody's ever offered me that. Nobody's ever told me they could do that. Like, until you can get to that point, you need to diversify and add more value to what you can provide so that you can get to that point. You need to be like Prime. Don't try and be like Sierra Mist. Nobody likes Sierra Mist. Be Prime. All right, that's all I got.